I'm getting ready to install this inside door here for our entryway into the kitchenette and the bathroom from the winery. Put a block in here to toenail my header to. Then on this side I have to build part of a wall. So let's get this mold trim off here. Alright, I'm going to make sure I'm still at 32 inches here, which I am. Get our measurement. Let's see what we got. Okay. That is exactly 32 inches. The next thing we need to do here is to cut a 2x4 to attach here. And now we've got 3/4 of an inch here and 3/4 of an inch here at the bottom for our mold trim. This one is going to go here. The next stage is to measure and cut all my pieces. This is an inside door. It doesn't have to keep cold out, and it's not going to go to the ceiling. It's just to keep prying eyes out of the winery. This is going to go here. This is going to go under, and then we're going to put blocks here, 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 and here, plus the one at the bottom. I've got just exactly the amount, and I got a 1/2 inch in here that I can use for shimming. There, that's in for now. Right now I've got 3/4 of an inch here and 3/4 of an inch here for my trim. So now I am going to tack this door on at the very bottom here where it won't spring. Okay, I've got a shim pack installed right here across from this block, and I'm going to nail through here right at the height of that block. I've got it set at 32 inches wide. And we will get this one driven in part way. So now it's time to hang this door and see how it does. Flat bar under the door, and I'm going to lift it. Sometimes trying to do these yourself is pretty tough. So now we'll put a screw in that and get that screwed in. And that should hold the door on the top. One screw in here on the bottom. Now we're going to put one in on the bottom on each side. So I don't know if this door is actually true this way. I may have to move this wall some here. I don't know. All right, let's see how this does. Look at that. The door is latching and everything, but the top's off right here. Right up here I had a little itty bitty gap. And you saw it on the outside. So what I did is I pulled this nail and I set this out just a little bit because it was just a little out of level. And I put the nail back in, and as you can see now, the door closes perfect. I'm going to put another shim pack here and then another shim pack down on this rail here at the bottom. Everything else should be fine. And then it'll be mold trim time. I've got a shim pack here right there to adjust at this cross piece here. check our door. It looks great. Nothing moved. Now let's check our door again. Make sure we haven't moved anything. Door looks great. All the way around. The wall's nailed off. I'm going to put a tap con. I'll probably put it right here just to make sure that this jamb never moves. Right, that one's excellent. That one is excellent. All right, now we're going to cut this top piece. All right, I've got this flush here. I'll cut it right here. That's exactly what I want. Now you'll notice this trim board is an older trim board that I had and used in other applications. But this is all going to be facing towards the winery where the public won't see it. So basically I just wanted to trim it out and make it look halfway decent here. Then we're going to trim this out with pine. The door is done on this side. Okay, now I've marked a line here where I want this board to go. Fits there real well. Over here real well. We'll nail the rest of this board in with about 3 nails. Door still works fine. Okay, this mold trim is on and done. Now I've cut a piece up there of 2x4, 5 3/4 long, and nailed it in with 2 16-penny nails, and that's going to set my trim for the bottom. Until we get trim, we can't really do any more. So we have to go looking for trim now. Find the Amish. Since we last visited, I've put this door trim up around the door here. It's the original trim, I just put it back up. And I also pulled out this 2x4 because this is going to have a cover over it. Trim out. And our barrels arrived. We ordered these from a company that makes wine barrels into half barrels. You can see these are cut in half. So we're going to use these barrels for our bar, our tasting bar. So we've kind of set them in place just to get an idea of what we need to do with these. But they arrived. This one is going to be for our cash out. This one here is going to go over in front of our furnace room door for just a stand-up or maybe a couple stools with it, a place to just have a few people sit.